for an old-fashioned sweet potato cake that I just did basically to prove my husband wrong with an audience. I said nobody's gonna watch this. I don't make anything special, but the man went and made a YouTube channel, so I guess now I have a little pressure to make something else. I asked around to my friends and my family and my children, and several recommendations was for a macaroni and cheese. Well, this little macaroni and cheese ain't nothing special, but it's simple, it's quick, it's filling, and you probably have all the ingredients that you need in your kitchen already. So I'm going to start with, first I have preheated my oven at 350 because we don't want to forget that. And I have some salted water boiling, and I'm just going to go ahead and start cooking my noodles. Now I have the jumbo elbow macaroni, just spoon line, nothing crazy. In fact, I like the jumbo noodles. Some people prefer just the regular elbow, but I like the jumbos, and it's a little harder to find, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna start boiling these. Go ahead and dump these in. Give them a little stir. We don't want them to stick, Lord. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what ingredients I have. I have got 2 cans of carnation cream. I've got sour cream. Yes, I put sour cream in mine, about 3/4 of a cup. 2 eggs, salt, pepper, just real simple. A stick of butter. I do have some extra milk because I like to add a little extra milk around the side. Some ground mustard, and I have shredded Colby jack cheese and some sharp cheddar, but I've also cubed the same ones, Colby jack and sharp. I like that combination. You can use so many different types of cheeses. Some people even put cream cheese and everything else in it, but this is what we're going with today, and this is what I've got. But I'm gonna let these noodles boil, and then I'll come back and start putting it together for you. All right, y'all, I've got my noodles cooked. I like to cook mine fairly tender, and so I've got them cooked and drained. Some people like it al dente, but I don't think anybody likes a little chewy noodle. But I'm going to show y'all how I put this all together, and I'm going to start off with adding 2 cans of carnation cream, and I'm just going to mix the cream with 2 eggs and about a 3/4 cup of sour cream. Now I cracked my little eggs right in my can and poured in to make sure my shell is good, but and I don't have to wash extra dishes. So I'll crack this, put this in there, and I'm just going to whisk it up. I'm going to add my little sour cream. And like I said, it's about, I'm going to put in about 3/4 of a cup. I know I'm not too good at measuring. So I'm just going to whisk that up real good. And I like to go ahead and put, I love black pepper. I'm going to put some black pepper and just a little bit of salt in that milk mixture. Then I'm going to throw this back in the pan with a stick of butter and just let it kind of thicken up. Just whisk good. I tell you, my little mama and my mother-in-law just love macaroni and cheese, and both of them make excellent macaroni. So I have a very high standard set for making some macaroni. Now I did cook the whole box of macaroni. Me and my husband's empty nesters, and I'm used to all our children and to feeding an army, what it seems like. So I cooked the whole box, and I always overcook, but this is what I know. It's very hard to make smaller portions, but now you can split this in half and it'll turn out just as well, the recipe. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my little stick of butter in the pot. Slide that back over there. I'm gonna just let that butter melt down a little bit while I add my milk. Get it whisked up real good. Just pour this in the pot. And just let that butter melt down. Alright y'all, I'm going to add my little ground mustard into my butter and milk. And I'm just letting this butter melt and get happy and mix that milk up with it. Then I'm just going to dump the little noodles back into the pot. I know a lot of people make a roux, and that's fine if that's what you do, but this is just really simple, really the way I was taught to do it. Just going to put these noodles back in. After I've got them drained, set that to the side. I'm just going to let that get mixed up in there. I like to add a lot of black pepper. Some people don't like a lot of black pepper, so you just add what you like. That's the good thing about making your recipes. You can do it the way you want to do it, not worry about what anybody says to you. If you got kids, they can eat it or leave it. So I'm now going to start putting this cheese in and just letting it kind of slowly melt. I don't want it to melt down into a sauce. I just want it to get slightly warm before I put it in my dish. Now I do have this big old honking casserole dish. Like I said, I cook like I'm cooking for an army. So I've got that buttered and ready to go. We're just gonna put our macaroni, our cheese in. I like mine really cheesy. So I've got that in. Now I just add a little milk, probably about another cup of milk to this. If it looks too thick, you just add some milk. You want it to be a little soupy though. You don't want it real thick, a gravy consistency. So it's almost ready. All right. Now, like I said, I've got my little buttered casserole dish here, and I'm saving this for the topping. But we've got everything in there. We're just gonna dump it in this dish. Now this pot is heavy. Lord, it'll give you a hernia trying to move it around. I'm just gonna pour that in there. Set this to the side. Turn my little eye off. Get this going. Alright. I don't know if you can see this, but this is how it's going to look. This is how it's supposed to look. And after I put my cheese on top, I do go around the edges and just add a little bit of a little bit more milk. I'm going to go ahead and just put my little cheese on top. Like I said, this is Colby Jack and sharp cheddar. And I just grated it up on my least favorite little kitchen utensil. One day I'm going to get me a good grater. But I guess that's worked so far now. So, why mess up a good thing, I guess. I'm just going to put my little cheese on there. Now, I normally cover my macaroni and cook it about 30 minutes. And then take the foil off and let it cook for about another 30 minutes. Just to let the top get good and bubbly, brown. And you can use your little package of cheese for this, you know, the pre-shredded. But I think it's better when you shred it yourself. But whatever you have on hand works, so no worries there. So I'm gonna go ahead and slip this in the oven. We're gonna cover it up. We'll go cook it for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna set me a little timer, and then we'll take this full off and cook it for another 30 minutes, and hopefully we'll have some good old macaroni and cheese. I did forget to put the milk in, so I'm just gonna put a little milk right here on the edges. Just a little bit. Some in the middle. Now I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna put this foil back on it. All right. Now I'm gonna put her in the oven 30 minutes. All right, y'all, I've got this little macaroni out the oven, and it's all happy and ready to enjoy. I know I've talked to several people, and they said, man, macaroni and cheese, where we grew up, it was dinner. But I grew up in a household where it was just a side. So we had it Sunday for Sunday dinners. We had it through the week. We had it all the time, quite frequently. So and the good thing about the macaroni is you can make it yours. I know a lot of people put garlic powder and onion powder and all kind of different stuff in it, but I truly just like the simplicity of just the cheese and the noodles and the milk and the buttery goodness. And so I hope y'all enjoy this. If y'all can think of anything that y'all would like to see me cook, I do love to cook Southern dishes, so because that is my heritage. So if you'd like to see me cook or anything, just comment under. And if you're my friend or family, you can just text me or call me and let me know, hey, this is what I'd like to see next. All right, y'all, it's time for the taste test. My little professional taste tester's gonna come and see what he thinks about it. I'm gonna give him a little dip.
Hey y'all, again, I show up at the best time.
Yes, he does. After all the work is done.
Yeah, man. Making this beautiful. I mean, beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Macaroni.
Ooh, look at the cheese.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
We'll just get you a little.
Make my mouth water. That.
Good old macaroni.
Looks delicious.
All right.
Ooh-wee. Y'all wonder why I'm fat. Man, listen, I get dishonest. I'm telling you, this is a true story. I mean, when you live with this person and they cook with love, this is what you get right here, y'all.
Lord,
look at that. I mean, it's looking a little hot.
It might be a little hot.
Oh, we still.
You might want to give that a little blow.
No, we're going in. We're going in for the kill. Oh my goodness.
It's all right.
Yeah. I'd say.
No.
Well, you can make a meal out of this. You don't even really need nothing else with it. All right. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. She needs the motivation. She's a little bit shy about the camera, but she's such a good cook. We need to share this to people. You know, people need to learn how to do this. She's a great cook. I'm going to eat this, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. When it's time for me to show up and do the professional taste testing, I'll catch y'all then.
Thank you, and I'll be back with another recipe. Like I said, if y'all have anything you want the recipe for, or you want to learn how to cook, just let me know.